This video will show you how to do quick and invisible wood repair in either interior or exterior locations. This method of repair is so fast that often you can paint it within an hour. There are other repair methods using epoxies, but they take far longer and may not be necessary when you are working with sound wood. The two products we will use are dynalite and dyna-glass. We will use dynalite for smooth applications like this, and dyna-glass for rough applications. Let's start with smooth repair. We will demonstrate on this piece of siding, but the principles apply to any wood surfaces such as door trim, molding, and even furniture. Once painted, the repair will be invisible. We will demonstrate on this piece of siding. The damage could be from dry rot, which must first be removed, impact from a car bumper, or void from an electrical box like this one. It is important to make sure all the wood around the repair is sound. Sand the immediate area to remove any gloss or high spots. Sometimes the siding has a backing, but more often the space behind the siding is hollow, as you see here. This can make filling the repair a bit of a challenge. The solution is to create a backing piece out of wood. The shape of the piece will depend on the shape of the hole. If the hole is oblong, a single piece big enough to cover the entire hole can often be inserted. Pre-drill countersunk pilot holes in the siding. Use a screw in the center of the backing piece to hold it while you screw it into place. With the backing piece in place, we are ready to begin the repair. Always wear gloves and work with a well-ventilated area away from flames. Mix the dynalite thoroughly in the can from the bottom up before removing. Scoop some onto a smooth, non-porous surface such as a piece of acrylic. Leave the masking on, and when you are done, the masking can be removed, leaving you a fresh working surface. Using both sides, you actually have 4 working surfaces on a single piece of acrylic. Next, knead the hardener tube to thoroughly mix it. Apply approximately a pea size of hardener to a golf ball size of filler. Mix thoroughly with a plastic spatula or squeegee to remove all streaks. Mix only the amount you can use in 3 to 4 minutes. Apply the mixture to the repair. Do not try to fill a large void in one application. Apply in layers. Each layer will harden in 10 to 15 minutes, at which point the next layer can be added. Fill the void slightly higher than the surrounding area so that it can be sanded flush. Applying too much will mean extra sanding. Now here I have created a high spot that would take a long time to sand down. There is a solution if you run into this problem. About 10 minutes after application, the dynalite will harden to a rubbery consistency, which can be removed with a grater like this. If you wait too long, then you will need to grind and sand the surface down. After about 20 to 25 minutes, use coarse sandpaper such as 80 grit to smooth and feather out the surface. Finish with a finer sandpaper if desired. After about 45 minutes, the surface should be ready to prime and paint. Here is our finished repair, invisible and rock hard. By the way, if you use a plastic putty knife or squeegee, leave some dynalite on the blade, allow it to cure, and it will pop right off, making cleaning and reusing easy. Now what about repairing rough sawn area where sanding would be conspicuous? Here we have simulated rodent or woodpecker damage. For this we will use dyna-glass. Again, mix the contents in the can before removing. As you can see, dyna-glass is a combination of resin and glass strands. When cured, it is a strong, fiber-reinforced repair. Ideal not only for siding, but for jet skis, boats, metal, and wood siding. Mix the dyna-glass with the hardener just as you did the dynalite. Apply it to the repair. When the void is full, use a brush to mimic the texture of the surrounding area and allow it to cure. We did not use dyna-glass for the smooth repair because the glass fibers contained in it would make it very hard to sand. Prime and paint the surface about 45 minutes later and the repair is invisible and durable. So for quick permanent repairs of cars, boats, jet skis, and all around the house, dynalite and dyna-glass are perfect solutions. They are available at tapplastics.com.
Tap Plastics, the fantastic plastic bits.